What is going on, everybody? We have another head-to-head season game here for you guys. This one is kind of old, kind of like 2 weeks old, but I saw that I had it saved up, so I figured we might as well use it because the coins, I have like double the amount of coins that I have right now. Nothing's changed on the lineup though, but we're gonna go ahead and drop this for you guys. This should go live on Tuesday. I'll also try to get my new deluxe pack opening video up for you guys. This is the start of a new season. I think since then we've played one full season since this season, and then I didn't play Most Feared Weekend at all. Just didn't feel like dealing with that. But this game was the first time that I ran into the option route cheese that pretty much just it shreds up zones. Well, at least cover 3 and cover 4. And looking back on it now, definitely would come out in a different defense to go against this. I know it's been dropped in an ebook. I'm not gonna name the people that did, but it's like really money play against cover 4s and cover 3s. But we start out on offense, getting our run game on. We rip off a huge chunk right there, and he just kind of keeps giving that to us on this drive. So I'm not gonna try to change it up. If he's giving me just the whole left side wide open, I'll take it. And then on 1st and 10, we drop back, dump it off to Barnage on the corner route, and we're in the end zone. So we did a great job on our first drive. I don't even think we saw a second down. We had one big run, another big run, and then we hit him with the dagger strike in the end zone. So he starts out on offense, and right here is what I'm talking about. So I just come out and, you know, basic coverage just to feel him out. It's his second play, and Deshaun Jackson is wide open. So I thought to myself, maybe I messed up a zone, or maybe I accidentally manned somebody, because you see I'm in a cover 4 and there was no deep blue to be found anywhere in the area. I could understand if like Deshaun Jackson like outran me, and then you saw I was tight about that, so I tried to lob him right back. I could understand if Deshaun Jackson had a step on my safeties or whatever, but there was nobody within 20 yards of him, and I was like, what the hell was that? I was like, all right, maybe he got lucky. So that's why I was okay punting it right there, even though it was 4th and 18 and I was inside my own 20. I was kind of okay punting it because I was like, all right, he got me one play. It is what it is. But he comes back out on offense and just kind of dinks his way down, and he runs it in. So he's up 14-7, and he gets ball at halftime. So we're not in a good spot right here, but we do have the whole second quarter to score. There's no pressure. We just drive down, do what we did the first drive, and we should be okay. So we start on offense, trying to feel him out. Look what he does. I see he gets stuck on the safety, and he didn't know which deep route to take, so we go ahead and dump it to Keenan Allen right there. With only 20 seconds left, I wasn't able to really get in the end zone or get close enough. I had one timeout in like 10 seconds. I didn't feel like trying to push it. So he comes back out on offense again and wide open. Nobody within a good like 15-yard radius of that route, and I'm like, all right. So he's doing this on purpose. He knows what he's doing to get that open, and it's just killing it. I tried to like re-deep my deep blues, and I just couldn't figure out what the hell it was. So it had me flustered on offense, because when you get burnt with things that wide open, and then he started going man coverage. So I came out my man beaters, but then he would sprinkle in zone, and it just had me all fucked up. But I couldn't even focus on offense because all I kept thinking about was, what are we doing wrong on defense that's allowing this to be so wide open? He's moved the ball like that twice, and then right here, no idea how he got out of that. My whole defense was right there. He just weaved in, weaved out, and then burns us down the sideline. So all but one of his scores have been just big plays. The 2 lobs and that big toss right there for like 40 yards. He hasn't had to drive all game. So right here, I'm just trying to do what we can. We still have the 4th quarter left. Demarius Thomas, I appreciate you, bruh. I'll do it myself. No. Don't even worry about it, man. We got it. So we score right there. I'm like, all right, if we can get a stop, we can do this. But if you guys can tell by the length of the video and how much we're down by, we unfortunately do not make the comeback. He comes out in I-form toss and fullback dive the rest of the game. And Lorenzo Neal, as you guys can see right there, he did that the whole 4th quarter, just fullback dive toss, fullback dive toss, and Lorenzo Neal was an absolute tank. We weren't able to stop him, and we end up losing the game. Our first loss in a while. Usually I may lose one game a season, But this one stung just because I feel like when I lose, it's because, damn, I made a bad read, or he got me on one more drive than I got him. But this should just have my mind blown. So I immediately go back to the replay because I want to see what went wrong. Because if one person is running it in Madden, you bet your ass somebody else is. And not just 2 people, but a bunch more people will be running it. So I go back and look right here. I look at my cover 4. I look at my deep blue on the far right. Gilmore is not moving. You guys see him on the right? Hasn't budged. And then I go look on the left. And I'm like, all right, what is Glover Quinn doing? Because in my book, Glover Quinn's the best free safety in the game for price-wise and compared to who else is out there. And he bites down on this this little option route. I'm like, wait, that was like a 5-yard route. Why is Glover Quinn not moving? Like, I get it. All right, you want to help, but you got somebody going right behind your head. I'm like, where are you going? So I'm trying to analyze what's happening. Then Glover Quinn reacts. And then I'm like, all right, well, what is Rhodes doing? He's my other deep blue, and this man's doing the flipping salsa. Look at this man. I don't know why he decides to whip in, whip back out, turn around. I don't know. He did a full 360, and it just left it wide open. I was like, all right. So he got us with a little curl option route right there. What happened on the other one? Was it the same thing flipped? And then when I go back and look at it, it was actually the same play flipped to the other side. He motioned at the wide receiver. He has the baby option route on the right. It yanks down Roy Williams. As you can see, Roy Williams comes breaking down hard on a 5-yard route. And it just leaves the post coming across our head wide open. So we've got to adjust to this. Looking back on it now, I would either man up one of my deep blues to the post coming across the field, or I would come out in man coverage or cover 2. Probably cover 2 because man coverage, we still might get beat on that post. So you got to live and learn, and you got to adjust. So if we run into it next time, we should be ready to go. I appreciate it. Hit the like button if you enjoy. Subscribe if you have not already. Instagram link is in the description. As always, deuces.